Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the Edgar-O world, and welcome back to the House of Nightmares. Alright, so in today's video is a really exciting one because alright, I have here the Trick or Treat Studios Seed of Chucky doll, life size. What? It is finally here and we're gonna do an unboxing. We're gonna look at it and I am freaking excited. I'm probably gonna geek out. Just to let you guys know, I'm probably gonna geek out because it has been a whole entire year since we waited for this doll and it's finally here and I can't wait. So I'm gonna stop rambling and we're gonna get right into the unboxing because I don't want this to be okay, get to it type of video. But yeah, as you guys can see, I can't even talk. As you guys can see, I am back at it again with the Chucky swag. Damn, Daniel, because this is gonna be a Chucky video, an unboxing Chucky video. So all right, you guys, let me just say this is the Kickstarter bundle. And the last time the good guy came out, I didn't get the Kickstarter. I got the Kickstarter this time because why not? Alright, so let's do the opening on the Seed of Chucky Kickstarter Trick or Treat Studios doll. Okay, so I had to stand up because this box is humongous. It's kind of heavy, or I should say it is heavy, and it looks like this one is 596. I don't know what's wrong with people. I'm supposed to be number one because I am number one, the biggest Chucky fan. Hello. All right, so I'm gonna try to be really careful not to cut this open. So here we go. Man, this thing is really sealed. All right, so it comes with obviously it comes with the Kickstarter pin, the Kickstarter sticker, and the Kickstarter air freshener. I don't care about that. I want to see the doll, so let's get to the doll. Literally deja vu all over again. Oh my god, this gets me so freaking excited. Okay, let's get him out of the box. Wow, this looks freaking crazy. Alright, let me take the plastic out. Wow. Alright, you guys, so this is what he looks like in its box, and I gotta say, I haven't really taken a really closer look at this doll, but I gotta say, oh my god, I'm so happy I actually got one. Now, I gotta say, the box is really beautiful. Like, the box is just crazy. I love the design of the box. I like how the little stitches on the box, I'll do close-ups, but the stitches on the box right here, they're a little glossy, and then the rest of the box is matte. Like, the color is black matte, and that is just a really beautiful touch. But wow, this is incredible. I'm so disappointed there is a big dent right here in the box. That freaking bothers me, but I'll get over it, hopefully. But this is beautiful. I'm really glad that the box is not damaged, but this box looks like it's a lot bigger than the good guy doll because it just looks a lot bigger. Wow, the design, I'm telling you, the packaging of this doll is just beautiful. It's incredible. I really like how the design in the back looks. It looks beautiful. I really like how they did the picture right here. Honestly, you guys, I think the box is a lot bigger than the Good Guy doll box. I think it's a lot wider, and I can tell because the doll looks like he's really back there. All right, so I'm gonna take him out of the box, and this is the part that's like nerve-wracking because this makes me so freaking happy. All right, you guys, so here he comes. He's like really in there. All right, so I'm gonna move the box over here really quick. This right here is a freaking masterpiece. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me get a little bit closer. All right, so like I said, I am gonna do close-ups, very much big close-ups of this doll because he looks freaking incredible. Wow. I can tell you this is gonna take some time to take him out of this box because he is really in there, but I am impressed. I am definitely impressed with this doll, with the replica of this doll. He is really beautiful, and I cannot stop staring at him. All right, so my first impression is I love it. I think he looks really good. I never thought that I was ever gonna own one of these because I know the Sideshow Collectibles Seed of Chucky or Bride of Chucky, I'm not sure. He's really expensive, but he's really good. He's like a really good replica of the Chucky doll. But this one, just by looking at him, personally, I like it. I do like it a lot. And I noticed that the skin, the color of the skin is a little bit on the pink side. I don't really mind it, but yeah, that is something that I've noticed by opening him, that he does look a little bit like he's a little bit more on the pink side. I can tell he looks a little bit airbrushed from up here, by the nose, the cheeks, the mouth. He just looks pinkish, like he's blushed out. But personally, I really don't mind. I really don't mind that. I think he looks really good. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take him out of this box, and I can tell it's gonna take some time. So I'm gonna do that off camera, and I will be right back with this beautiful doll outside of its box. All right, you guys, and we are back. This actually didn't take as long as the other one, as the Good Guy doll. So here he is. He just looks really incredible. He makes me look really dark, and he looks really pale, and I look really dark. But wow, I was literally right now off camera just staring at this, and I'm just literally looking at every single detail that this doll has. Now you gotta remember that this is not a custom doll. Like, one person didn't take its time to do it, so it might have a little bit of flaws here and there. So if you are looking for a replica that's like to the very small little detail, you're gonna have to get a custom made. But for what it is and for the price, I think this doll is really good. I really like it. I like the fact that it has the same body as the Good Guy doll. You could pose the hands however you want, and that for me is a plus. There's nothing more that I like for my Chucky dolls, for me to be able to pose them. But I'm gonna take this hairnet that it comes with. I appreciate the hairnets because that way the hair, it comes to you flat, and then you just style it however you want to style it. And I gotta say, the hair on this doll feels pretty good. It does not feel cheap to me. To the touch, it doesn't feel cheap. I mean, of course it is a wig, but I gotta say, I really like the hair. I like the length of the hair. I like the color of the hair, and I think it has pretty decent amounts of hair. I don't think they overdid it, and I don't think they didn't overdo it, if that makes any sense. All right, so obviously you're gonna have to style the hair the way that you want to, but personally for me, I really don't play with the hair as much. I just literally do this and just tease the hair a little bit. I know a lot of people are gonna want to take pictures with it, and you guys are gonna want to pose the hair to your liking, and that's okay. That's completely okay, but I like it. I think it's a really good doll, and I don't know what else to say. It's a really good replica. I love the eyes. The eyes do look realistic. I wish the eyeballs could have been a little bit more class-like, if you know what I mean. I think, but other than that, I really do like it because the paint job on the eyes, it's not sloppy, and it does look like this dude is looking at me. Like if you really stare into his eyes, it looks like he's looking at you, and I like that. One thing I do gotta point out that's a little bit disappointing is the teeth. If they could have made the teeth look a little bit more realistic, or the tongue or the mouth inside, personally for me, I would have loved this doll a lot more. But because this part right here, I don't like it because this looks realistic, but this just looks like, man. I don't know if it's the paint job or the way that it looks, but it just doesn't look as real as the top half. I think if the teeth would have looked a little bit more realistic, like I said, a little bit more glossy, then the whole face would have looked completely creepy, completely like this doll is alive. But again, for the price and for what it is, I'm gonna give them a pass, and I'm gonna say that I'm okay with what they did here. But yeah, you guys, this is a beautiful doll. No matter what you say, no matter what you think about Trick or Treat Studios, I honestly think they did a really good job with this doll. Okay, so right here, on his chest, he does have scars, and one thing that I've noticed is the chest is made from foam. Now I don't know if that was such a good idea to put foam. I think plastic would have been better, just maybe like a little plastic plaque or something that would have look a little bit more realistic, the scars on his chest, because the paint job right here, it looks a little sloppy. It looks a little bad, only because they did paint it on top of the foam. So if you pay close attention, you're gonna see that it's foam and it's just painted, you know. I mean, obviously nobody's gonna be like, whoa, this is horrible, I don't like it, I don't want the doll. You know, I'm pretty sure when I have my family and friends over and they see this guy, this is not the first thing they're gonna point out and be like, that killed it. That's only something us Chucky fans, us Chucky picky fans would probably notice about this doll. But I don't mind it, but I just wish it would have been a little bit different. I do like the overalls. I like how the overalls look. I like the buttons, the stitching on it. Hopefully the stitching don't come off. But this is definitely not a toy to be playing around with. Like, I wouldn't give this to my child, like, okay, here, play with it, because if they pull this, they're gonna rip it apart, and then it's gonna break, and then the overalls are gonna be hanging, etc, etc. But other than that, I like it. I like everything about it, you know. Once again, the whole body is just made out of foam, and you can see from right here, it's just made out of really thick foam. But it does feel like if you play with it way too much, or if you're just like here, carry here, take a picture, it eventually will break within time. Now down here, the shoes, I love the shoes. I think the shoes are really good, and I like the socks. I like the socks too. The socks are really nice. I like the touch that they did there. It's not just paint to make it look like it's socks. It's actually real socks right here, and I like the little details like that. Also, I like the little details, like the little pins right here that he comes with. I don't know if that was in the movie. I don't remember if like actual pins, like bobby pins, were in the movie on the doll. I don't know, but if it was, if it wasn't, I don't mind the pins. I really don't mind the pins. But yeah, back to the shoes. I like the shoes. I like the shoelaces, and of course we have the beautiful logo on the bottom of the shoes. We have the good guy shoe logo with the, you know, the hat, the firearm, the hammer, the bat, and etc, etc. This is just a really good replica for what it is, you guys. I honestly do like this doll. Of course, it's not the same as the promotional pictures, but we did learn from our good guy doll that it wasn't gonna look like that. That's why I really don't like when they come out with professional photo shoots like that, because we know we're not gonna get something like that. Something similar, yes, but something that's gonna look identical like the promotional pictures that Tony Gardner did, never. So I wish that these companies, like everybody, Mezco Toys, Trick or Treat Studios, everybody, NECA, would just wait, create your own first doll, the actual doll that we're gonna get. Like, if I was Trick or Treat Studios and I was the CEO of Trick or Treat Studios, I would have waited and I would have been like, okay, approve. Here's take the same doll and take pictures of it, and this is gonna be our photo shoot. Now I understand that they gotta sell these things, and you know, first impression is always going to be very important, but you also gotta understand, I do gotta understand that, and we do gotta understand that, but I just wish they would have just showed this in the pictures instead of just selling us a dream. But we gotta understand that that's what they gotta do, and we know what we're getting ourselves into with Trick or Treat Studios. They did the same thing with the Good Guy doll, and even though their Good Guy doll promotional pictures were top-notch quality, when we got our Good Guy doll, it was still top-notch quality in its own right. Back to this little guy. Wow, you guys, this little Good Guy doll, or this little scary scarred Chucky doll is gonna look crazy cool with the rest of the collection, with the rest of the life-size Chucky doll, with the Good Guy doll. And I don't know, I just really like the sinister look to him. I really like everything about him. Now I know that there's a piece up here in his head. I mean, he just has a lot of great qualities on the hair, on the body, and everything that this doll has. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful, and I like it. I think he's just an incredible doll, an incredible piece to have for your Chucky doll collection. So if you are a Chucky collector, I would highly recommend this. He's beautiful. He is just what I needed in my collection, because I am tired of the Spencer's life-size Chucky dolls that I have. And not that I'm saying don't get those, you know, if you're starting a collection, I would definitely get one of those, but I really wanted to have something that looked a lot more realistic to the movie, and voila, here I have one. And I like him. I think he's going to be a hit for Halloween, you know, even though Halloween is canceled. There's gonna be no trick-or-treating, but obviously I'm gonna be decorating my house for Halloween, and he's going to be propped up in one of the windows for people to see. And I don't know what else to say, you guys. I don't know what else to say. He just looks really beautiful. He looks a lot better in person than he does in pictures. I know a lot of people take pictures and videos and they don't do justice to the doll, but I really do like this doll. Again, I gotta say, keep in mind, the skin color on this doll looks a little pale. He looks a lot pink, and he is a lot red. Like, he's just too blushed in the face, and I don't think this is how he looked in the movie. Of course not. So that is something to keep in mind, because I know a lot of people are going to be pointing that out. I see a lot of people pointing that out already, and it really all depends on your own taste. Personally, for me, in my own taste, I don't care that he looks like this. I wish he did look a little bit more skin tone. For my taste, for my personal taste in my dolls, this I don't mind. This, for me, I'm okay with this. This is fine. This is totally and definitely, this is fine for me. I don't mind it at all. I mean, the Good Guy doll is a little bit more on the tan side. He is a little bit more dark than this, definitely a lot more, and that's something to keep in mind. Now I am going to show you how he looks outside, just so you guys can see in natural light and studio light. Now definitely studio light is always going to make something look a lot brighter, but my studio lights, even though I do have a lot of studio lights, it is true to its color. So what you see in your computer, in your phone, whatever you're watching this video, what you see in your device is what you're seeing and what I'm seeing in real person. So I don't change the colors on my camera. I don't change the colors or any of that stuff. So it is in real, true color. But I don't know, you guys. I don't know what else to say. He's beautiful. Get it. Get him. If you don't have one, get him. This was what, I think this was $700, close to $700, because it is the Kickstarter. I know I threw my Kickstarters to the floor because I was too excited. I just wanted to see how he looked. But yeah, I'll probably do a giveaway on the pin and the sticker, because I really don't care for that, to be honest with you. I do want to smell the air freshener, so I'm going to keep that for myself. And yeah, I like this doll. I like the hair that they put for his eyebrows. I like the staples that they have. They're actual staples on his head, but there's also fake staples, like the ones on his skin. These are fake staples, and the ones on his hairline are real staples. The ones on his hand, they're just painted on. But other than that, he is a really good replica, and I'm in love with him. And I'm so happy I got my hands on one of them. Now, I don't think I need to take this off. The clothing, I know a lot of people always want to see how he looks, but he looks like anything else. Like, it's just foam. So if you're wondering what the body is made out of, it's made out of foam. And I can tell you right now, this is a really good thick foam. But like I said, if you play with this foam too much, if you like mess around with it a lot or constantly, I do believe that it could break. So that's something that you got to keep in mind. But other than that, I really don't mind how this looks. All right, so just for curiosity, this is what Chucky's muscles and six-pack looks like. And I mean, you can see the difference, right? You can see this is a little bit more on the yellow side, more on the beige side, and this is definitely more red and pink. It has a lot of pink undertones and red, but this is what he looks like. It's all foam. Every single part of him is foam, except for obviously the head. The head is plastic. And yeah, the little scars right here on his body are painted on, but that's one thing that I really don't care for. All right, you guys, well, there you have it, my Trick or Treat Studios Seed of Chucky unboxing doll. And I want to know, what do you guys think? Are you excited for him? Did you get yours already? Because I know a lot of people have been getting theirs in their mail. I'm glad that I got mine, but I want to know if you got your Chucky doll. Are you in love with him? Are you not in love with him? Are you disappointed? And if you are disappointed, I would really want to know, what are you mostly disappointed of, so I can look at it and let you know if that's a problem for me or not. Because you guys are picky. You guys are really picky. Like I said before, when I reviewed when they first announced it, if one staple would have been missing, you guys would have been like, I want my money back. Sometimes we gotta chill. Sometimes we gotta chill out. We really gotta chill out when it comes down to stuff like that. But yeah, I really want to know, what do you guys think of this beautiful piece? Personally, for me, I think he is a beautiful piece, and he looks sick. He looks a lot better in person. To be honest with you, he looks a lot better in person than what he does in pictures. When I saw the pictures, I was just like, ouch, I don't know. But looking at him in person, I like it. I like him a lot better. But I do want to know, what do you guys think? Because I do see things on him that I know a lot of people are going to be picking out or pointing out. And I want to know, are you happy with yours? Are you not happy with it? And if you're not, I would want to know, what are the parts of this Chucky doll that you're not happy with. Please let me know in the comments down below. Let's interact with one another. I would love to know your opinions on this guy. Now, if you did not get this Chucky doll because you're waiting for people to do reviews like mine, once you saw my review, have you made up your mind? And if you have, are you gonna get him, or are you not going to get him? I do believe that he is $600 because you wouldn't be able to get the Kickstarter. I don't think there's any Kickstarters unless you find him on eBay or something like that. But honestly, I would just get him regularly. I don't see why I got a Kickstarter, to be honest with you. I wish he would have came with like a t-shirt or a tote bag. But yeah, I think this guy is $600, and we gotta remember, we still have a Tiffany and a Glen doll coming our way, and I think those are gonna start shipping in December. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get those. I really want to get them, but I gotta chill out because I'm not a millionaire. I'm running out of money. I'm going broke because of stuff like this. So Trick or Treat Studios, we need Afterpay. So if you're watching this, we need Afterpay. I repeat, we need Afterpay, Trick or Treat Studios, to help us out just a little bit. But yeah, anyways, you guys, what do you guys think of this doll? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Are you gonna get one? Are you not gonna get one? And if you're not, why not? Alright, you guys, well, that is pretty much it for today's video. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Edgar-O. This is the House of Nightmares, and I'm obsessed with beautiful pieces like this. So if you are like me and you're obsessed with Chucky dolls and anything in the horror world, please, I want you to stick around, click that subscriber button to be part of the O family. And yeah, why wouldn't you want to be part of the cool? Why wouldn't you want to be part of the cool club? Okay. But if you are not new to my channel and you keep coming back, thank you. I really truly appreciate all your love and support, because I like to know that there's a lot of me's out there who are obsessed with the same stuff as I am. So thank you. So yeah, if you are new to my channel, stick around, click that subscriber button, but most important, make sure you click that bell button to get notified for every single time I upload, which is once a week. But alright, you guys, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.